Oh, Reject Nation, look at this new blanket that we got.
Stay warm.
Yeah.
Stay warm for the holiday season. Stay warm for the winter. Stay warm for the Halloween season.
Yes, Halloween season for sure. Hi, hello, it's us. It's me, Tara Erickson, and Aaron.
Hola.
Aaron.
Tara.
He's a poet.
She's an actress and a podcaster and a reviewer on the YouTube and a colorful lady.
Oh my God, thank you. RejectNationShop.com. You can get that blanket. It's brand new. Go snag it. First, I gotta ask you, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little funky today.
Yeah.
Got some stomach issues.
We both
having
do,
some,
a little bit.
Some potentially circulation issues. I don't know. But I am excited to watch some Alice in Borderland because we watched the last season and it's like when it seems like it's over. So where do we go?
Exactly.
So it seems like this is gonna be the final season. But I'm ready. It's gonna be a thick boy of a day for us recording wise. So we're getting into it. Tara, son of Erickson.
I'm doing all right. I actually have some energy today, which is a plus, which is great because sometimes I'll feel like I talk to you guys and it's like 3 days in a row where I'm like, I'm tired. But today's okay, so I'm glad about that. I hope that you guys get on Patreon. If you're not already there, you get 15% off the RejectNationShop.com. All the gear, okay? It helps keep the lights on, helps keep us here. Also, it's the first thing we do when the second we're done watching anything. We go straight to your questions. Only patrons can send us questions. You get a full week in advance of the schedule, and you get to ask us whatever you want. And we're happy when you send us questions because it basically feeds our review, which is great. And you know, all the other stuff, Greg and John offer exclusive highlights and watch-alongs over there. I think that's it. Follow us at The Real Rejects everywhere, please. On our the socials, we're on other places. Let's hope that it doesn't ask me for a code again. It didn't. Plus, let's do this. Season 3, episode 1, 3, 2, 1.
Let's recap.
永住権を手にするか手にしないかお答えください。私は
俺も
Residents in this land accept or do not accept. We said we didn't want that ish.
無論手にする僕もありがたく手にする
Naturally. Y'all are wild.
I know.
無限の可能性が秘められているからね
Infinite potential in this place.
Yeah, infinite potential of death.
Did they say that last time? I don't remember that.
赤い光が見えました
Saw a red light.
花火だと思って特に気にしませんでした友達と一緒にトイレに隠れて街といろいろあってトイレに
Oh, his hair is shorter.
Yeah.
Middle part now.
周りが静かになってその辺から記憶が
隕石落下事故で心肺停止になったということですね。
はい、
些細なことでもいいんです。何か覚えていることがあれば。
他には何も、
意識を失っている時、夢の記憶はありますか？
Why are you asking?
ゲームの夢。
Oh?
ゲーム
ありませんか？
Oh, so you...
生死をかけたゲームをする夢。
Wait, how do you guys have your memory?
Definitely rings a bell for us.
ただ旅をする夢を見た気がしますどこか遠い国へ旅をしてたような
Oh, he's remembering.
ご無理なさらないでください。すみません。
What? He would... Okay.
What? You don't want to break
That
his
was
brain or
stupid.
something?
Yeah.
お願いしますよ。質問は慎重に。湾曲した話を押し付けるような質問は。ゲームの話は複数の被災者から聞き出せてる。松山さんが押し付けてる可能性もあります。花火の話もまた出た。隕石と見間違えただけでしょ。
What do y'all want? What are you trying to figure out?
かつての天才が死後の世界の研究ってあの人も終わったな
あれ以来変わっちゃったよね。
渋谷の隕石はみんなを変えた
5年前のほら。
5 years.
5 years, wow.
Oof, yeah, that was crazy.
Rough, dude. That image, like, ugh.
Devastating.
とても興味深かったです。またお話聞かせていただけませんか？何か思い出しましたら直接僕にご連絡ください。
He's going rogue.
Hey, you're chick.
アリス
あ、お待たせ
Cute. Oh, he remembers.
妻です
Why?
Oh, it reminds him.
今日は妻もここで聞き取りがあって
I love that they got married.
Yeah.
今度私も少しお話聞かせていただけませんか？
ああはい
松山隆二と言います。
カウンセリングの会 会社の実習もう慣れてきた？
来年大学院卒業したら正式採用になると思う。
Look at you, went to school.
それ一人前の旦那様ね。
Oh, proper husband, huh?
萩尾拓馬、村越澄子以上10名が今回の調査で臨死体験を語った。
Oh, she was maybe in a coma.
彼らは一様に同じ夢を見ている。旅、無人の街、ゲーム、花火。
He said he gonna get to the root of it.
Oh, hypnosis. Okay.
Wow, yeah, 5 years later, they're rebuilding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I assume a lot of people would go to hypnosis to be like, help me forget
Right.
what just happened, what I had to like survive through. That is so weird. This
Yeah,
is
the
where we
same
were, and
intersection.
what the F?
Everything got taken down.
Wild.
R さんですか？
はい。
Yeah, he's like the lead of this episode.
He just wants to learn everybody's dream.
All right, so we can get some clarity on his own experience.
あなたもあのセミナーに行きたいんですか？
招待してもらえませんか？
おすすめはしません。でも参加したらわかります。本物だって。
どのような体験をされたんですか？
奇妙なことをするんです。
どんな？
ゲーム。
Ooh.
刺激的ですよ。とても神聖ですし。
Sacred too. Oh, that's creepy. Why are you looking
Yeah.
at me like that?
I like how the lower part of the frame is a little out of focus.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Solid. The seminar. Is this where they find the people to do what they did? I bet.
Oh, wow, we're in 2024 now.
This has got to be the hypnosis seminar, I think.
I don't think this is actually a hypnosis seminar. I think it's him re-entering the games.
Yeah, that arrow is a little frightening.
Because this looks familiar. These arrows, I think that's what they saw in the first episode of season 1. Could be wrong about that. It's been a minute, but they just look familiar.
It's giving Severance vibes with all these hallways.
Totally. Oh?
Oh, this looks like the beginning of a game. And what does the red light mean? I gotta know. Green light?
お集まりいただきありがとうございます。こちらに
Oh, cards.
着席してください。そこの椅子に。
Oh, Jesus.
一度座った席からは移動しない方がいい。
I see the cards.
ゲームを始めましょう。
臨死体験ができるって聞いてきたんですけど。
このゲームに勝つことが
You have to play this game in this world to get re-entry into
Into the world of near death, I guess.
into Borderland.
ゲームババ抜き
Love that zoom out.
カードをお取りください。
Never heard of the game Old Maid.
配られた持ち札の中で数字のペアができれば捨てなければいけません。
Oh, God.
そして
Oh, never
ババ
mind.
で
I
ある
don't
ジョー
know.
カーを最後まで持ち続けた者が勝者。
Oh.
ただしジョーカーを引かれた時点でそのプレイヤーは脱落。
Oh, what the hell? What?
Oh, it's a shock. Okay.
さっきも言いましたよね。一度座った椅子から離れない方がいい。
Jesus Christ.
脱落します。
Ooh, eliminated. Okay,
Our
that's
guy won't be eliminated. He can't get up,
very different from a laser. Ooh.
which will be easier. Our guy's gonna survive. I know it.
Oh, she is like a.
He's figuring it out, like the shock. Oh,
Damn.
wild.
That's sadistic.
Oh, God, he's.
So how do they always know what the Joker is? Did I miss that?
They don't know.
Okay, he just pulls a random card.
Yes,
He just so happened to pull the Joker. Got it.
Correct. Yeah.
What the hell?
Because she ran out of cards, I guess. Because she would have to throw those down.
Oh my
Wow.
God! That is a terrible effect.
That insane visual.
The freaking eyeballs popping out.
Totally. I hate it.
しまった。
Oh, yeah. You're done for, buddy. Oh, boy.
Nice.
2分の1の確率でどっちかが死ぬ。
You dumbass. He's trying to help you. Ugh.
I know, but I would probably do the same thing because you're like, I don't know this guy. Why would he give me the card and he would die? Because he would die. Joker's out of your hands, you're dead.
But then if you gave him the Joker, then they'd both still be alive.
No. If that guy grabbed the Joker, he would be dead.
Creepy.
Wild.
Oh
my
what?
God. It changed the face. Something
that
changed.
guy.
It's like a...
Why did it change to that guy? What?
Oh, that's...
ようこそ今際の国へ
Wow. Oh, yeah, and that was the card that we saw at the end of the...
Last
on the
season.
table.
Our girl, our climber chick. You looking for daddy? Or are you dreaming?
Oh, God. There's Dad, right?
Yeah, I think she's dreaming though.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, are we going to watch
Oh,
him
no?
himself? I mean, unalive himself.
It sounds like the beginning to Evanescence.
It does. Oh, I miss that band.
Oh, there he
yeah, I
is.
know. Okay. Yikes. I don't like that.
Wake me up.
大丈夫
Okay, I knew we got to deal with the ramifications of her dad stuff because I feel like that was an unresolved thread from the last season.
Totally. Writing it in Japanese is so intricate.
賃貸より分譲の方がいいよね
それにはひとまず貯金。結婚指輪奮発しちゃったしね。
Cute.
結婚して手伝おうか
業者に頼んじゃう。仕事もあるし。
What do you do for work?
じゃあこれお願い。
Wow, you've come a long way from being a gamer where your family hates you.
東京都江東区の雑居ビルの一室で
Yikes.
していた男女7人が死亡しているのが見つかりました。
Ah, okay.
集団自殺を図った可能性があるとみて詳しい状況を調べています。
So wait, all the bodies were found, even our guy we're following?
I think there was 8 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, there were 7 because there was 6 there, and then he was the 7th one.
Oh, really?
おはようございますお待たせしましたこちらにどうぞ
Is that our girl? Oh! Did she remember you?
何かお飲み物いかがですかあと冷たいものとかも
アリス、
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
私あなたに会ったことがある。
Wonder if our other peeps get to come back too.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, like a
blonde dude.
blondie or... She's recognizing, I think, that
あなたとはどこ
that
か
thing
遠
which
い場
was
所で会っ
in
て
their
遠
world,
い
I
場所
think. The Borderlands.
臨死体験をした者の中には別の世界を見たという者もいる。その世界に希望を見たのか、それとも絶望を見たのか。
She died in that other world.
あなたもあの時臨死体験をしたはず。あの世界の記憶があるはず。アリス、今は忘れているだけ。
Oh, never mind. I
Oh,
was
the beach.
totally wrong. She's at the beach, dude.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
So many horrible things happened there.
Oh, yeah. So coming back to me now.
私が狂ってると思うかもしれない。あの世界は存在してる。私もそこで戦って生き抜いた。この世に生還できた。
Oh, because they survived, they were able to return. So that means our people that we like are not coming back, if that's the actual case.
Well, no, they also woke up at the end of the
They
season.
did?
Yeah, because they reunited with their families, or at least.
Oh, yeah, duh. Which I just thought was wild because the image I have in my...
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
See? There you see it.
She sees it.
Those are the images I have of the girl and the blondie just bleeding out.
Ooh, yeah, it was terrible what happened there.
それを知りたい。だから手を尽くして調べてきたの。あの世界に行く方法がないか。
Why do you want to go back?
人為的にあの世界に行く方法。
Would you have to have another near-death experience?
ある薬物を使えば。
But why would you want to go back though?
I don't know. I guess it's like the answers. You can't find them here. You have to go back to get the answers. But
I'm wondering what really happened to the dude in the wheelchair. Like, how did he actually lose his legs? Because like, did he already could he already not walk before Borderlands, or that
did
happened
it
while he
have
was
it?
there?
Right. Or like the meteorite or something. I don't know. Yeah.
仕事終わった？
アリス、
どうした？今どこ？
アリス。
そっち行くよ。
Oh my God, is she gonna jump? She's high. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh my
Okay,
God.
I think I know what's about to go down.
Oh my God.
ごめん。
She's gonna do it.
うさぎ。
I think he's gonna try to go back. And
No,
he's
I-
gonna chase after her.
Oh.
うさぎ。うさぎ。
いただいた情報をもとに調査はしています。今のところ事件性を疑うものはありませんが、ちょっと見ていただきたいものがありまして、
Oh, her at the
奥様が
beach
最後に目撃されたホテルの監視
with
カ
the
メラ映像
wheelchair
です。
guy.
これは湾岸エリアにあるリゾートホテルです。
Oh, and he convinced her to go back, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
この男性ご存知ですか？
I love that they didn't zoom in and it was crystal clear. Like that is what it actually probably looks like.
Yeah.
半月くらい前に2人でその大学に行って会いました。この男に連れ去られたんですか？
今はその可能性よりもこの男性と一回していたということは考えられませんか？
What? Are you putting that? What?
What?
面識があるというのであれば、一度捜索願いを出す前に確認なされた方が。
No, it's not an affair.
That guy's back in Borderland, so how would that even be possible? Does he get to hop between worlds now?
その前に先生と会ってたらしくて。
松山先生も実は急に連絡が取れなくなってしまっていて、死後の世界とかちょっと変わった研究に没頭されてた先生で、無断で休む方じゃないし、何かあったのかなって。最近はあちこちのオカルト的な集会のことなんかも調べてたみたいで、奥様も関係があるんでしょうか？
Get in there, buddy. Staged climb. Ooh. Show us the contents.
よく見ますか？
見る方だと思います。
Oh.
繰り返し同じ場面を見るんです。
悪夢ですか？
父が自殺する夢です。
もしかしてお父様とうまくお別れできなかったり、
誰にも聞いてもらえない話だから、
ご主人にも。
夫には言いたくない。
Damn, that sucks.
夫と出会って結婚して着実に前に進んでるはずなのに、ずっと父のことが引っかかってて。
I think he's gonna persuade/manipulate her into saying her dad could be there.
そこに父がいるなら。
It's like nice to have him there.
Yeah, the psychologist or the research guy, I mean.
私は悪夢の中にでも身を置きたいんです。
Love this really slow zoom in. It's great. Oh, God.
かつて全てのゲームクリアに貢献したプレイヤー。
Yeah.
僕が国民になれたのも君のおかげだ。
Oh, if you become a citizen, maybe you can jump back and forth.
あの美しい世界に君も戻ってこないか。君もいずれ全てを思い出す。そしてまたあの世界に戻ってくるだろう。ゲーム開始だ。君の大切な彼女も参加することになったよ。楽しもう。
Uh-oh.
You're the new leader/master of the games.
現在昏睡状態で、いつ急変して心肺停止になってもおかしくありません。
一緒にいた男から何らかの薬物を飲まされた形跡があるそうです。無理心中の可能性も。
血液検査で奥様に妊娠が認められました。
What?
Oh.
心拍確認もできないような妊娠初期なので、奥様もご存じないかもしれません。
Oh, snap.
Well, if she's in a comatose state, that means she's going to be in the game then.
Yeah, because essentially what we learned last season is that Borderlands is purgatory.
一緒に倒れていたのはこちらの男性です。確認してもらえますか？
Oh, God, we know him, right?
あの男に連れ去られて、その集団自殺に巻き込まれたってことですか？
以前からそのセミナーに出入りしていたようです。
男の職場である大学に連れ去られ、そしてその後発見されたビルに、
事件に巻き込まれた可能性もあります。
だから言ったじゃないですか。
我々も
I know, but she willingly went with him on camera.
動くことはできません。
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not evidence for that, Arisu.
We have to skip to the fact that the guy said your wife's going to be playing the games.
所持品を確認していただいて、お気づきの点があれば。
That's gonna be a Joker card.
Yep. There she is.
Like, oh, we gotta go. I gotta go get Anne. We gotta go out back to get her.
Gotta get in there.
ありましたか。君の大切な彼女も参加することになったよ。
So between Anne and that guy, well, yeah, I guess he doesn't have the knowledge and experience yet. Well, I will say that I like that his emotional center is now geared towards his wife and his potential child.
昨日ある男にこれを渡された。君があの世界の話をしてくれたよね。その男も似たようなことを言ってた。彼らに連れ去られてその世界に行ってしまうかもしれない。俺自身バカバカしいって思ってる。妻を生還させる方法があるなら何だっていい。
She's gonna be like, it makes perfect sense. Let's go.
人が一時的に心肺停止に陥ってから無事に生きて戻れるまでの時間は個人差はあるけど平均2分。心肺停止に陥ってから死が確定するまでのその2分間、人は共同意識の中に入るんだと思う。私たちが経験したのはその世界。そこに行って2分以内に彼女を連れ戻せれば生還できるかもしれない。
Hasn't she been in the coma longer than 2 minutes? I guess between heart stop beating doesn't necessarily mean when you wake up.
私たちがそこにいた時長い時間を経験した。でも私たちが心肺停止を体験した時間は
Oh.
永遠の戦いかもしれない。まだ実際に試したことはない。だから生きて帰ってこれる保証もない。
もし帰ってこれなかったら
当然あなたは死ぬ。心肺停止。
Oh.
It's interesting because season 1 and 2
死んでも構わない。
felt like part 1 and part 2. This feels like a sequel.
ウサギを救える可能性があるならそっちを選びたい。
Cut to black.
Oh, the medicine because they're gonna take it together.
あなたの心肺を停止させる。人為的に迷ってる暇はない。
You gotta go, buddy. You gotta save your wife, save your kid.
何か変化はある。
いや何も。
She's gonna just like.
早くしないと時間が。
Oh. Welcome back, buddy.
時計が止まっ。
Is it still all overgrown and stuff like before? Doesn't seem like it.
No, it's just like the same old beautiful world kind of a thing. Oh, but he's at the beginning of his 2 minutes, so maybe that's why.
I take back that thing I said earlier about the other guy feeling like the lead.
You never know. Once we get in the games, he might be back at it again. Bet you they're going to cut the second he opens the doors.
Yeah, just giving that end episode music.
Right? There's a lot of people in there.
Oh.
Can't go back now, buddy.
Y'all all chose this, dog.
Yeah, y'all nuts.
Oh, they're giving you food and stuff like before. Interesting. Like that one game in prison.
Yeah, like a fair. Savage. Savage.
Well, we can go next. I'm good.
Yeah.
ゲームなんでしょうか。
みんなどこに消えたの。
品川駅前にも誰もいなかった。
すがりすぎて。
ゲームおみくじを10回引き運試しをしましょう。おみくじに書かれている内容を正確に読み解きゲームクリア。引けるのは1人1回までです。制限時間は
生き残ることができればって言ってたよね。間違えたら死ぬってこと。まさか。
なんか楽しそうじゃんかい。
あの人薬やってる。
You still high in purgatory?
Oh God.
17。1
回目スタート。
何をやってもうまい。
Oh.
これがいいかどうかまだわかんねえだろ。
血だと何も起こらないのかもしれない。
じゃあどんどん引いていきましょう。
やるの。やってみたい。
Uh-oh, someone about to get lasered. I feel it.
21。願望次第に叶う縁談よし 学問を安心して励め方位西が悪し。問題が書いてある。
解けばいいのか。
お答えください。
15。
Oh God.
18じゃないですか。
ああ、5だな。
14。どれどれ。
10秒前。
答えは18。
Bye.
正解は15です。
Oh, you should listen to them.
回答を間違った場合、誤差の数だけ火が飛んできます。
Oh my God. Y'all better get down. Oh my God.
Ooh. Jesus.
That's 3. You guys better hide. They got 2 more coming. Do the math.
There's not lasers this season. Yeah, you're done, dog. I lied. Never mind.
No, they still got them.
As if you quit.
They're just killing different in the games. Add a little excitement.
Little flair.
何人が集まれば同じ誕生日が2人いる確率が 50% を23人、78人、183人、365人。
Probably the largest number.
100人以上はいる気がする。183人じゃないですかね。
23だと思います。
20秒前。
じゃあ
I'm gonna go 183.
2番の78。
No.
みんなの間取ったのよ。
I feel like it's the largest one. Oh, number 1, 23 people.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Wow. Both are dead.
Ah, the glasses is
Arrows
crazy.
Oh my God, that's so many arrows because she was so off.
心臓から送り出された血液が全身を一周、再び心臓に戻ってくるまでの時間は5秒。
I think it is.
30秒、80秒、80秒。
I was gonna say 5, but I don't really know. 30 seconds.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You know what's wild is that you can be the person that guesses wrong and you can hide and not be shot, and everyone else is.
That's true.
I'm like,
次々とひっくり返っています。ライオンは何番目にひっくり返ったでしょうか。
what? What number was the lion?
As soon as I hear that,
47番目。
I'm hiding.
I know. I'm already hiding through this whole thing. I'm like, why y'all standing there?
ライオンの英語の綴りをひっくり返すとナンバー17です。
Oh.
Let's just ask the smartest person there for every single question.
ローマ数字で I は1、V は5、X は10です。L は何になるでしょうか。
100?
100。
正解は50。
Damn, y'all.
I'm dead again.
We didn't study.
Dead again.
誤差55。
How many arrows can be shot before this place burns down?
That's what I'm saying. God.
Do you remember now, Arisu?
Nah, it's coming back.
There it is. Fire.
Coming back, she's all coming back to me now.
The messier his hair gets, the more he remembers.
思い出してきた。
Yeah, there you go.
生きてくれ。
Oh, shoot.
I hate that. That he remembers that. That sucks.
ここでたくさんのゲームをクリアしてきた。
And I'm gonna clear so many again.
じゃあ大吉引くぞ大吉。
Yeah, think outside the box, bro.
小吉。牛の血液中の栄養素から作られていますが、1リットルの牛乳を作るのに
Cow's
What?
blood, huh?
I guess 0. Never cow's blood even in relation to milk before.
時間がねえんだよ。早くしろよ。
いやこんなのわかんないって。
何でもいいから答えろ。
Probably like 1 drop. I don't know. Like that's
答えは2リットル。
oh.
She did.
正解は
Oh.
Wow.
そんなに多いのかよ。牛乳1リットルだろ。
448。
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Y'all are gonna die.
Everybody does. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Whoa, that's excessive. That's a lot.
Ow.
Jeez.
Okay.
ちょっとごめんよ。
Oh, because he's got to wrap it around her leg. Yeah. I mean, you could use your own shirt, buddy, but okay.
次で10回目最後ですよね。あなたが引けばクリアだ。
All right. Well. Yeah, I mean, by that point, you probably would suffocate.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire, a lot of freaking arrows.
Is it just good fortune?
extremely bad luck.
Bad luck.
なかなかだな。
問題は
Someone farted?
No, I don't. I think they were coughing.
Oh, that was crazy.
地球の人口は何億人
世界の人口は毎年8000万ずつ増えてるらしい。何年か前の時点で78億8000ぐらい。
億単位の火矢が飛んでくるってことですよね。
なわけねえだろ。
Not for them. What was?
79億。
正解は80億人です。
Oh, wow.
マジか。誤差1億。
んなわけねえだろ。そんな矢がどっから飛んでくる。
Oh, hell. This is a wall of fire.
Yeah, has to be. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like a tsunami of fire.
1億本が来る。
おい、どうすんだよ。どうする考えろ。
Yeah, like what can we?
書かれている内容を正確に読み解き
Accurately. Study hard, you'll graduate. West is your unlucky number. West.
包囲。
Oh, the direction of the arrows?
だった包囲が矢から逃れるヒントになってたんじゃないか。あんたの包囲は
西側あるし、私のは北東側あるし、私は南東側あるし。
で、俺の大凶は空欄。大吉の包囲は
俺捨てちまったっつってんだろ。
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
God. Buddy.
北西だけなかった。大吉に書かれてたのは北西だ。そこに大凶から逃れるヒントがあるかもしれない。
All right. Gotta give it a shot.
Wow, the elves were very patient to let them figure it out.
Yeah, and also, like, wild that it's not burning back here, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah, y'all should have stayed back here.
Yeah.
あ、いたか。
埋まってんじゃねえか。
Oh, yeah, what are the clues we saw?
入り口に急な長い階段があった。
Oh, well, then you can drop really far down.
地下がある。
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wild.
This looks like lava at this point.
Yeah.
Wave of lava.
Yeah, like, why are you guys standing around? Like, help them out. Get into the tunnel. That looks cool.
My God.
Great visual.
Yeah, that's insane.
地下室。
Go! We don't have time to think about it.
Jump, jump, jumpity, jump, jump, jump.
Are we going one at a time? Like, just hop in there.
It's raining arrows, raining arrows. What is he
Arisu,
doing?
Bruh, what the hell?
Arisu must save everyone. He's... Oh my God. That was way too close, Arisu. Like, no, I don't... They still have plot armor in this season.
Oh, the armor is thick.
So, like, very. They have bulletproof vests on, but it covers their entire body.
Wow, you gotta think outside of the box, outside of the arena.
It's sundown tomorrow. Okay.
ここに行かないとどうなるの？
You'd die.
Wow. Yep.
ゲームからは逃げられない。
You know this. You've played them time and time again.
So obviously, it's like first all the seasons. Arisu is like still the problem solver. If they didn't have them, they'd all be dead.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
another
Now
blimp?
finally we get to the Joker blimp, but is there must be only one.
Oh, it's like
they're all tied together. 6 blimps on that big ass thing.
Ginormo blimp.
So is one blimp gonna blow up right now because we won one game, or? Oh, if they can build
You gotta put all of your cards
together, I guess, and like build it. I don't
think so.
I
I think
don't
they're just
think-
all realizing they're here.
They're
for the
here for the same shit. Yeah.
これって
俺たちここに来たことあるな。
All right, where's our girl? Oh, just drugs to get in the game?
Or maybe this is a flashback. Yeah, because that's when he gets the Joker card.
Yeah,
that's why he was so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
But he gave him his entry.
Yeah. Okay.
何これ
杖歩きやすいかなと思って
あれでいっぱいあったよ
How the hell did the kid get in here?
寒気がするような目してた人間じゃねえみたいな気持ち悪さっつうか
な Yeah, because he's not a sociopath.
僕もあったかも2年くらい前かな僕これやっちゃって、意識失った状態で見つかってでも助かってだけど長い間いじめられてたからかな
Bullies suck.
そしたらそいつにカードを渡された
ここに来る前あったかも
It's all connected. We've met the same Grim Reaper.
市の集会に誘われてね家庭に問題を抱える主婦が集うその人に暗示かけられたみたいに
そいつがジョーカ
ーYeah, he's the Joker.
俺たちは全てのトランプの絵柄のゲームをジョーカーだけは戦ってない一度ここに来たことがあるってことだと思う
俺もだんだん思い出してきた
So coming back.
私は勤めていた学校の部活指導中心肺停止になったことがあります
私はストーカーに襲われた
Ugh. Yeah, I'd be gulpy too.
Chain? What's your deal?
Gold chain.
For like half a second, I thought he was our military dude, but with hair now. But now it's a different guy.
アリスさんあなたもかつてここにあ
あ Okay, he's just the leader of these new people. Okay.
Oh, this looks just like where his friends died. This
Yeah.
building was not that. It used to be the nursery with all the plants.
Wow, is he gonna get those flashbacks? Oh, jeez. What little rats.
俺たち以外にも参加者がいるのか
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, buddy.
ゾンビ狩り今から皆様には施設各所に設置されている専用テーブルで1対1のカードゲームを行ってください
Okay, interesting.
手持ちのカードから同じマークのカードを出し合計数の多い方が勝ち負けたプレイヤーから1枚もらいます、このゲームにはまずその一つゾンビカード、グループの中の一人だけに配られますゾンビカードはどんな大きな数字にも強く、負けたプレイヤーはゾンビに感染し手札にゾンビカードが追加されますそのゾンビの増殖を防ぐためのカードショットカードゾンビを殺すことができ皆さんには1人1枚ゾンビカードがテーブルに出されていない場合でも平和的に解決したいワクチンカード皆様の中にテーブルに出されたゾンビカードは無効化され、ゾンビを人間に戻すことができますただしワクチンカードは、これら2枚のカードを駆使しそしてゲームは20ターンで終了します
Okay, interesting.
手持ちの数字カードがなくなった方は、ゾンビか人間終了時
Oh God.
このゲームには研究施設の4つの入り口から別チームの中にも1人ずつゲームスタート、1ターン目スタート対戦相手を選んでタッチしゲームテーブルへ移動してください、
Okay.
このゲームにトランプの数字は重要じゃない1枚でも数字のカードが残ってればいいだけだ、中でもゾンビカードの存在が厄介だ
地下にもゲームテーブルがある地下を拠点にしよういいじゃん
You know, if it didn't have murder, this could be a fun game.
Yeah.
Zombies and the cure and the shotgun. I'd play this.
ゾンビの増殖を防ぐためにはランダムに配られているワクチンカードを持つプレイヤーをそしてそれが勝敗の鍵になる
俺の勝ち、
ワクチンカードの存在は確認できなかった他チームのプレイヤー内に所有者がいる可能性が高い
weird that they let them run around to go and like see this. Because I would assume that they. Oh, is his wife there? Oh my god! Oh no.
Just another short girl. There's another girl with short hair.
ウサギっていう名前の女性を探してる。髪はこのぐらいのショートカットで身長は160センチぐらい。
知るかよ。そんな女いくらでもいた。このジョーカーステージはトーナメント制になってるらしい。女と出会えたとしても殺し合わなきゃならないかもな。
Yeah.
参加するゲームは選択できないし、その会場に行けば他の会場で生き残ったプレイヤーたちと合流する。確かにそうかもしれない。
Yeah.
最後までゲームで勝ち残ったプレイヤーは少人数に絞られる。おそらく勝ち残った者たちはお互い殺し合う。
Yeah. So you really don't want her to be in here. You hope that she's in a different game, but
君、ゾンビに感染しただろ。君はこのテーブルについてから俺から目をそらし続けてる。それに君はゲーム開始からずっと一緒にいた女性と対戦していた。
She doesn't want to kill her friend.
あの子をゾンビにしてこのチームの誰もがまたショットカードを持ってる。誰かが君を殺すかもしれない。ワクチンを持ってる人を見つけたら。
Okay, that was nice of him. Also smart to find out if they have the vaccine card, but oh god, is it a zombie or is it just the music?
Good.
ゾンビの増殖が始まってるかもしれない。早くワクチンカードを見つけないと。
妙なこと考えてねえで殺しちまった方がいいんじゃねえか。
一つだけあるよ。ゾンビカードを防ぐ方法。
Okay, hey girl. She looks like an animated character.
I like your vibe.
ワクチンカードを必ず使って直すと約束し合うグループを作ればいいんだ。もしこのメンバーの一人がゾンビになったとしても、さらにその人にゾンビカードの完成元が誰だか教えてもらってショットすると脅す。そうすればゾンビは怖がってこのグループには近づけない。君がゾンビだとワクチンカードを持ってると。自分がゾンビであることを明かした上で彼がゾンビになったらこのワクチンカードをゾンビが人間の人質になるってわけ。さらにこの約束を複数人と結ぶ信用のグループを作るんだよ。
Okay, yeah.
でもワ
But
クチンカー
yeah,
ドを
exactly. We don't have like enough.
他のワクチン保持者にも参加しても。
Okay.
参加者の誰にもわからないじゃん。私たちは全員を救うだけのワクチンカードを持ってる。ゾンビは寄ってこないし、このメンバーを増やしていけば。
Game. Okay.
All right, I'm down.
あんた名前は？
レイ。
Okay.
信頼のバリケード作戦はまず他のグループに。
よし。それ俺がやろう。
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
信頼のバリケードも本当に成立するのかよ。
まあ見てなって。
集めたメンバーは地下に固めて管理する。ゲームはなるべく仲間同士で行って。
Okay.
カードの持ち数の少ないやつに負けてやる。さらに勝った者は負けた者から。
Okay.
必ずゾンビ同士で対戦を。そうすれば殺し合い以上ゾンビは増えないし。
Okay, beat the system.
これを繰り返しながらワクチンカードの所有者を増やしていく。
I like the strats.
Problem solving.
But who's gonna mess it up?
Yeah, somebody.
このままゾンビを脅すだけでは不十分。生き残る確率がもっと高くなる方法がある。
How? What?
何？ゾンビたちの総数を減らす。
Oh, he's just like kill them all.
こいつがゾンビになった。
じゃあそこに。
Damn.
So exasperated. Like, oh, FML, man.
お前をゾンビにしたやつ、ショットしよ
う。Of course.
Here we go. Down to the nitty gritty. Struggle is real.
Man, it's stressing.
Boom, boom, right? You're dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how they do it. Oh, interesting. I like that shot. The red and the yellow background. That was great.
That's pretty sick. Watchmen. Dang.
Oh,
wow,
okay. Savage. Savage.
和也さん、あなた。
He likes it there.
しょうがねえだろ。ゲームなんだから。
wasn't part of the plan.
ゾンビになった連中は他のゾンビの情報を知ってる。他のグループからも聞き出せ。ショットカードで脅しゃ喋るよ。
You gotta go.
Oh.
Jesus, y'all.
What is going on here? Oh boy. Ouch.
ゾンビのやつ言ったらワクチンで優先的に助けてやる。
分かった。俺の知ってるゾンビを言う。
All right, Rambo's getting it done, I guess.
こっちは奴らを取り囲んでゾンビにする。
Jesus.
まずいことになってきた。
だね。
Yeah.
信頼のバリケードは安全だよ。
だけどここまで来たら別グループのゾンビも黙ってない。
Yeah, exactly.
ゲームらしくなってきたじゃん。
That girl's creepy.
She is. Alrighty, guys. We just got done watching Alice in Borderland Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating and leave comments. Also, thank you to Prepper for helping edit down these highlights. Wouldn't be here without them. When you are on the YouTubes, like, comment, subscribe. When you do, ring the bell. Ring the bell. That way you're notified of all the videos we will be dropping. Okay, yeah. I'll just say right off the bat, and then I'm just gonna get your quick, like, I like this, but it's nowhere near my excitement that I had in season 1 or season 2. It's sort of like, I get it. We have not seen these games before, which I do very much enjoy.
Right.
Like the new card game, very cool. But I don't like, I'm not like super, I'm just not stoked on it like I was before. But how do you feel?
Yeah, the emotional pull of it is not as enticing because I think part of what made the first season so interesting is the mystery box around what the hell is actually happening. And now we know what's happening.
Yeah.
But now the emotional core, the intrigue of it is getting back our wife and potential child. And yes, it's also sort of different in the fact that, you know, there's a major time jump between the last 2 seasons and then this season being in 5 years. And
yeah.
it's funny because I think in real life, the time jump is about 3 years between season 2 and season 3. So you feel some of that as an audience member if you're watching it, you know, on Netflix as it's originally intended. But for us, we just watched season 2 like not too long ago, so there isn't really a ton of space between. So I feel like when it comes to us as viewers, we're getting this like giant enchilada of an experience of a show rather than how they maybe intended it to be, where you're viewing it as like something over the course of a few years. So there's like that sense of
nuance, like newness. Like if you were to watch this and it had been 2 years or something, like
yeah, because you get that space in between it. So there's like that emotional memory of, oh, this is what this was like, more so than the literal memory of, oh, we just saw, you know, part 1 end and then we're getting into part 2 and now we're getting into part 3. Yeah, it's I'm intrigued as to see how he's going to get her back. The plot armor is thick, at least in that first episode, and I think the game itself is intriguing. The strategy of what's happening, because our motivation is to get our girl back, whereas the first 2 seasons was like, okay, we got to get out of this place.
Yeah.
And granted, that's still the motivation, but because it's not a double entendre of a motivation, it's not quite the same. But I'm intrigued by these new characters, and you know, we were getting back to the sense of, you know, people will do vile or downright dirty things for the sake of survival. But it does sort of again hit different knowing that we know why they're there and what this place is, because to our knowledge, they didn't have to be here.
Right.
Like, everybody came back on their own choice.
They're like, I'm looking for a near-death experience. You're like, why?
Right. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to kill other people? Like, you guys were perfectly, I don't know if you're happy necessarily, but you guys were in society. You escaped this hellish place. And I feel like the justification, unless your life is like downright trash, like all around, and you're like, well, this is the only place I feel alive, I feel like that makes sense. But a lot of these people in that first game just seem like regular civilians, and there's like even kids in there. I'm like, why is there kids in here? The first one was it was a meteorite, so the people didn't really have a choice. They just all kind of experienced this thing. But now we have the element of choice as far as how we're going to go about this. And I will say, because I said during the reaction, this being a sequel, if this feeling like a sequel, because part 1 and part 2, you know, it was the entirety of the deck. Okay, we're just getting one step closer to figuring out what this thing is. With this being a sequel, I do like that the emotional center isn't him avenging his friends anymore. It's I feel like I feel like with it being something that's like, I need to preserve and save my wife, it's more, I don't know, like, not altruistic, maybe, I mean, that as well, but I don't know, it feels more heroic rather than this thing of self-discovery. And, you know, because look, we've been down that road before, and that was my concern going into season 3. I was like, I don't want it to feel like retreaded waters emotionally, because, you know, how many times can we lament about our friends? And granted, you know, in life, you know, you do that, but as far as the narrative goes, I feel like you got to switch it up. And I feel like on the premise of how we got him back into the show, it narratively makes sense, and for his character, it makes sense while we're back here. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I don't know what the ultimate end game is, because it feels like the last season felt like an ending. It was like, all right, we got out, we're gonna go live our lives now. And I don't know how you find a even more satisfying ending to an ending that was already something that felt like it was resolved. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I just we see Usagi go off with the guy in the wheelchair. I don't remember his name. Obviously, she's talking about her dream. She's talking about her dad, and she's like, I can't tell my husband, but the time that I'm in the dream is the time that I want to go back there, because I get to see my dad. That's what she said in the one-on-one. Then we see her disappear with the guy in the wheelchair. I'm like, it would have made more sense if, and I'm also thinking maybe there are more people choosing to go back because they want to see like a loved one in this world, if their loved one is there. But the way we set it up when we first saw the characters, they're like, we're looking for a near-death experience. And we're learning that it's like by their choice. It's not like you just got chosen by the Borderlands and you end up there. It's like they're looking for this type of excitement, although I don't think they expected people to be dying. If they hadn't already been there before, right? They're like, near-death experience, have no idea what it's like. Somebody gets shot at the table, and now you know what it's like. Now you know where you're headed. But then it's so weird when we get to the world that there are people who are like, oh yeah, we've been here before. And I'm like, okay, I get why Arisu is here. And I also get why Usagi is here, because she wants to see her dad. But the rest of the people, why? But why?
What are we doing? Yeah.
Like, if we were able to make the choice, you're like, meds, coma, 2 minutes, live in this world. I'm like, basically, it's an intriguing script. It's a good idea. It's like, it's sort of like virtual video games, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you just take me into this world. People are dying. I might not die if I can figure out this game. But I just feel that, you know, in terms of what you were saying, you know, season 2 did have a really great ending, and I said, where are they going to head with this? And I don't dislike where they're headed. I still like this show. I'm just, the plot armor and certain things are really strong in this season. They were in season 2 versus season 1. The reason why I thought that it was like really, really great is that you did not know who's going to die next. You're like, I'm not going to get attached because that person could be dead in a heartbeat. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if they got a new writing team or they were like, listen, we need Arisu to live, obviously, throughout this whole thing because he's Alice. So I'm not like mad at it for that, but obviously I can see where there's certain things where it's like, come on, I think he would have been like, I don't know if he would have survived all of this, right? Or if he would have been that altruistic about strangers and saving them, being really close to 1 million arrows. But I do like that they are coming up with new ways to show us how people are going to die. They don't just get lasered now. I'm interested in that. The arrow thing was cool. The bullet out of on the card table is cool. I'm wondering if there'll be other cool ways that people die. And I know that sounds weird, but it's like, oh, if it's a mix of Saw and this, then it would be like really different, right? Like, how can you show us with something different in the way that they die? Not that we need that for the story, but just so that we get a little something different.
Yeah. And
something a little different.
Yeah. And another thing I'm kind of, and again, the show, the premise of the show, the fact that there are games is another world / country. I feel like the way that they execute these different games, the way they are able to continue to diversify them,
right.
I think that in and of itself is interesting. But I feel like what made that interesting, the concept on top of that, were the characters, their internal states, how they respond to these situations, and their choice to continue fighting for an end that they don't even know what it is, right? The mystery box plus the arcs plus the perseverance is what made this show. And now we are at this place where we've entered season 3, and granted, we're only 2 episodes into an 8-episode season. I'm willing to give the show the benefit of the doubt, but I'm having a hard time kind of visualizing what Arisu's arc is going to be this season.
Yeah.
Because his motivation is got to get her back. Got to get my wife back and potentially my kid back. Because she's pregnant. She doesn't know, but I know. So how does he change from where we started off, which is 5 years later, from where we were to the end of the season? And it's like, also, yeah, the fact that I guess this is like a more of a nitpick, but I'm willing to, I guess, suspend my disbelief that he's changed so much in 5 years, because I guess Arisu or Usagi changed the course of his life. Because prior to the accident, he was a gamer, like his family was like down on him for being a slacker and all this stuff. And so far, they're not even in this season. But yeah, it seems like he really changed his life around in the last 5 years. So I think him going from zero to hero made him interesting, and I'm wondering how they're going to continue to make him interesting, other than the fact that he's the one who's the professional here.
Right.
He's the most capable. Because I feel like for a show like this, you have to continue to find new dimensions to your characters, so you can find how do we make them tick. Because granted, that's a very understandable motivation. Got to save my girl and got to get her out of here. And maybe part of it is having a more honest relationship, maybe being able to connect with her in a way where you hadn't before. Because even in the second season, when they would try to connect and the couple of the games with her trauma, she would push him away. And it seems like without the structure or the location of the games, they were able to connect, but she still keeps him at arm's length emotionally in some ways, and at least in relationship to his dad. So maybe within this new season, they can get even closer in her resolving her or finding some sense of closure with her mystery or her feelings about what happened with her father.
Yeah. I feel like, with the same character, we have to switch up the game a little bit. It's the same game. And by the game, I mean the writing of Alice. He's still the problem solver, the smartest one in the room. He's the one that's going to save everybody. I think it would be cool to see a switch up that obviously he's going to remain that person, but maybe if he had someone else on his side, like helping him solve it. And then maybe that person dies. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, switching the game a little bit. Maybe with writing him, he might not be the smartest person in the room. He might F up, but not die, but get close to it. I don't know. It's still a little bit of the same game where it's like, he's in there. He's going to be the one to think. How can we solve it? Which is very enjoyable to watch him do. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, how are we going to switch it up? We'll see.
Well, and you know, I'll say this. I think some of these new characters seem like they have the potential to be really interesting over the course of the show. The chick with the blue hair,
for sure.
The guy in the black suit. You know, he seems cold blooded. So I'm like, all right, I'm happy we have these new characters that we kind of didn't have the first couple times. I do miss our older characters though. I'm not gonna lie, and I hope we do get to see them again to add to this cast. But so far, you know, it seems a little it does seem intriguing, at least in that regard. We're changing up the structure of how things are done because it's a tournament. We're still very early in that tournament, but I am still looking forward to seeing how that all unfolds. Because, you know, if it's a tournament, only one person gets to be on top, and we do have friends and other people within the structure of how these games are played to eventually come to heads with. And, you know, husband and wife, obviously they love each other.
Yeah.
How is that going to resolve itself? So I'm curious, at least on that regard, to see where things go. But yeah, I want a little extra spice, you know, a little extra spice to make this season pop a little bit more in comparison to the first season.
Yeah, I agree. So we are looking forward to watching the next few episodes, seeing what they do with it. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Leave your comments. Tell us what you think about this new season. Are you feeling the same way as us? Or are you like, you love it? Either way, let us know. We love you, and we will see you on the next one.
Deuces.